Hey Virgo men, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do a general message. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, masculines, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday is in here today. But Spirit, what is the strongest energy for the masculines? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Well, they need to know. Now, I don't know if you just saw that smoke, or there it goes again. Right, but it's almost like it went out and then it lit itself back up. So I don't know if there is something here that maybe you thought was over, but it isn't. But show me more. Some of you could have been doing some sort of cleansing around this time, okay? And that can come in any shape or form. Whether you've been working on yourself, working out more, changing your diet. But it could be something like changing your mindset. Some of you may be removing certain people, places and things from around you, right? Realizing that certain things don't serve you anymore. All right, what is this for the masculines? Can I get a card for now and a card for going forward? Some of you could be changing some sort of job or something like that. I'm hearing change positions. Listen. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. And going forward. Okay. Yes, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. And we also have a strong woman or man looks a challenge in the eye and gives it a wink. And then you have the Lover's energy here with the Star. And there's your energy, the Hermit. So some of you definitely could be healing from something. Some of you may be in the public eye here. That could be speaking to a healer. I'm also picking up something about maybe like marriage counseling. Or just counseling full stop. But a card that is coming out for you, you have the Emperor. Nice. So could this be the energy of changing position, stepping up, putting your priorities in order? Some of you have a lot of responsibilities here. You may own your own business or something like that. But the Emperor, and going forward we have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. But the Temperance to me talks about peace, balance, and harmony. Show me more. What do we have for the Virgo men? Now, for some of you, something may have to do with an Aries or Taurus, or maybe your own father. Maybe some of you are becoming fathers for the first time. I'm hearing that song by Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. What's this Emperor energy? Show me more. Magic charm. And it says hidden stories, inner power, secret knowledge, mystery, and intrigue. It says potent attraction. Are you attracted to someone, or do you attract a lot of energy? Yeah, this is what I was hearing, change position. From what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck, it says phantom ride. It says passage. It says from one realm to the other. It says blurred reality, journey, and destination. It says discovery in the unseen. Are some of you moving by faith and not by sight? Are you taking a risk in something? You could be going on a journey. It's kind of reminding me of almost like the Chariot, willpower, determination, overcoming obstacles, confirmation. I don't know, maybe the bird has come to assist with your reading here. Maybe some of you have had some sort of advice. Give me, what is this? It wanted to come out. So do I keep it? Give me 2 for going forward. And one more. Thank you. Colorful story. Now this one says hidden stories, the magic charm. There is a chapter of your life that you haven't been exposed to yet. And for some of you, I'm hearing it's going to be your best chapter. Oh, I'm hearing for some of you, now take this lightly, right? But I'm hearing your last chapter. It's like whatever this chapter is, I can see the end page where it says the end. It says fragments come together. It says to create something good. It says imperfect is wholeness. It says show your true colors. Nobody's perfect. It doesn't say nobody's perfect. I'm saying nobody's perfect. So the first one that came out, it says jumping ahead. It says leveraging your talents to succeed. It says getting a big break. It says take a leap of faith. It says balancing emotions. So again, it gives the indication it could be in your career, right? Maybe you're finally going to kind of just start something, or, launch something, or take those first steps to creating something. But for others of you, yes, it could be in love. Maybe you have been very closed off to love. I'm hearing emotions full stop. You also have intertwined souls. Okay. I don't know. They say something about the Addams family. But maybe you just like that program, or... Anyway, it says intertwined souls. It says fated alliance. It says honest communication. It says strengthen bonds. It says karmic lessons. It says making connections. Maybe some of you have learned from some sort of karmic situations. Maybe you had to learn from something that was a life experience. Maybe a situation that, maybe you will never forget. But in some way, shape, or form, it kind of looks like it's helped you to grow, to come into your own, to be the person you are today. And now there's an energy here where someone is ready for something new. Something here is fate and destiny. Fated alliance. Meant to be. All right, show me more. What do we want to lead it with? What do we have for my Virgo men? Yeah, justice with the Two of Wands. Do the right thing. Do what is right for you in terms of making a decision. Someone's name could be Queen. I'm hearing a song from Queen Niger. Or maybe a king is about to meet his queen with that emperor out here. Give me 3 cards. What do we have for the masculines? What is the Emperor, the Magic Charm, and the Phantom Ride? The High Priestess came out. I see the 9 of Cups. There, I did say. I did say maybe that Emperor is about to meet his queen, and out comes the Empress. With the World card, is this somebody you're at a distance from? Is this something to do with online? Or this, like I said, this is going to be someone's last chapter. The World card talks about completion. It talks about success. Nice. All the cards are in the upright, but I do notice there's one card here that's in the reverse. And if it was in the upright, it would have been the 3 of Swords. Grief, sorrow, pain, heartache, tears, sadness. It's in the reverse. Is somebody ready to let that go? 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, is somebody getting ready to communicate? Or is somebody seeing clearly? The Lovers with the King of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely something here about teamwork. collabing, coming together, building a solid foundation. All right, so let's turn that in the upright. Give me 2 more cards, though. What do we have for Virgo men? The 9 of Cups, trying to slide out there. That's how it kind of feels as well for some of you. It's almost like something just kind of slid into your life. It's like maybe you not expecting to feel a certain way about someone or something. I'm hearing a song. I'm hearing her. Don't ask me who sings this. But I'm hearing love comes from the most unexpected places. What is this card landing on the 9 of Cups? It's the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Or this is about, when I think of the King of Swords, I think about in the upright. I think about someone who is honest, someone who has good discernment, someone who is truthful. But I always notice that in this deck, which is interesting that I even picked this deck up, his sword is facing down. So a lot of thinking, not much speaking. And I'm hearing somebody say, I just parted on the 2 of coins. And it's almost like I just heard somebody say, I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I understand. I get it. All right, show me more. Look at the Empress is wanting to show in this deck as well. This is something to do with a feminine energy. Could this be someone who comes across as very mysterious? Is this someone who is very intuitive? Or is your intuition trying to tell you something here? Oh, wow, look at this. Queen of Swords. Page of Swords with the Fool. Somebody's watching somebody. Someone's very curious about someone. And it almost looks like it's somebody who is on almost the same wavelength as you with the King and Queen of Swords. But her sword is up. So maybe some of you feel like someone wouldn't be willing to have some sort of conversation with you. Maybe they might surprise you. But the Queen of Swords is someone who, I kind of want to say she's given this energy where she may not be like, I feel like this is someone who's going to want to know the truth. You're going to have to be clear and direct with this person. Or vice versa. But show me the High Priestess. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. What do we have for the masculines? What's the High Priestess? Someone could use like a pendulum for something. Looks like they're coming out sideways, which could be the blockage. It's the 7 of Wands. It's the 9 of Swords. Somebody trying to ignore some sort of dreams. Show me more. Maybe someone here is not sleeping very well at night time. What's the 7 of Wands? 9 of Swords. The Sun card. If they play this song one more time, I've been hearing it for almost every day. The Kylie Minogue song. I just can't get you out of my head. Something about you're all that I think about. 7 of Wands. Someone may feel like something is very challenging, right? Again, maybe that Queen of Swords energy. This could be like someone who is very kind of, I don't want to say standoffish. I want to say someone who's very protective of themselves here, or someone who is very protected. You got the 9 of Swords, which is anxiety, nightmares, somebody feeling hopeless. But then you have the Sun. Give me one on the Sun, because maybe someone here is worried about something being revealed, or something could have to do with a child. Coming out sideways. Yeah, I feel like something to do with a feminine. I don't know what other way to put this to you. Right, Queen of Pentacles coming out sideways. Another earth sign. Some of you, this could be a significant feminine energy in your life. Could be a spouse, a wife. But landing on top of the Sun. Someone who's shining bright, whose energy is hard to miss. What's this Nine of Cups? What do we have for my Virgo men? Coming out sideways is the High Priestess again. Someone's very intuitive. Or just very spiritual. Could you guys have some sort of telepathic communication with somebody? Look who's at the bottom of the deck. The Empress with the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles with the King of Swords again with the World card and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel like you're moving very careful because you may have invested in something that was toxic in the past. Or you could be healing from some sort of addiction or something that maybe you was codependent on. But show me more about this High Priestess, this divine feminine energy. Coming out sideways. The King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck now with the Nine of Cups. Some of you don't want to do something and then feel defeated. Some of you don't want to do something or say something and feel rejected. I really feel like you're trying to avoid conflict. What is this King of Wands energy? The Strength card, Leo energy. Somebody trying to find the strength, inner courage to do something. Someone here maybe needs to be brave. Or someone is watching somebody like that. Do you know what this is giving? This is giving like almost like for someone here, right? Hey, masculine, if this isn't you, just let it go. It's almost giving like almost like a feminine energy taming the beast in someone. Ace of Pentacles. Show me more. I see the Four of Cups. Show me more about this Ace of Pentacles. I could be seeing something else here. Spirit is saying stay with the strongest energy. But I just want to see. Just one on that Ace of Pentacles. They may not. Okay. They may. High Priestess, Two of Swords. Give me one more. I see the King of Pentacles. What's this? The King of Cups. Okay, I'm going to stay with the highest vibration. What's this Empress over here? The amount of times we've seen the Empress card, there could be a lot of things that remind you of this person here as well. And that could be Spirit trying to tell you something. What's the Empress? The Six of Swords. The Lovers, Gemini energy here. And you have the Death card, with the Queen of Swords. Some of you may be walking away from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. I don't know if you're kind of thinking about that here. But heavy Libra energy, okay, but also Gemini with the Lovers. And then we have Scorpio energy with the Death card. Give me one on the Six of Swords. Give me one on the Six of Swords. The Six of Wands. There's someone here who is giving energy of they've changed their life. Or someone here, like I said, the Six of Swords can talk about a transition. Releasing baggage. Or that is what you would have to do to go towards this person. I really feel like someone here has been through some sort of transformation. But this is victory and this is success. Also endings bring new beginnings. What's the World? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There's something about what somebody does online. They could be getting celebrated for this. Again, someone could be very intuitive here with the Queen of Cups. But someone, Eight of Pentacles, someone has mastered something. It talks about someone who pays attention to details, quality work. What's the world? The King of Pentacles. Your energy, masculines. So this could just be maybe someone you want to go into business with, or what's the King of Pentacles in the world? I'm also hearing somebody say, I'm done. I'm done with something. You're done with something. You're ready for something new. What is the King of Pentacles? Yeah, they're saying it again. Change positions. Ace of Swords. You also have the Five of Swords. So that would make the Six of Swords energy, okay? I don't know if there's been a lot of distractions in something that you feel like you was very much distracted in situations here. But Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's the Five of Swords? Because this can talk about competition. This can talk about conflict, bullying, things like that. Somebody wanting to win at all costs. What is this Five of Swords? It's an energy of sneakiness, deceit, deception. What was that? That was the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Five of Swords? Six of Cups landing on the Empress. 66 could be significant. 99 could be significant. But the Six of Cups in the reverse, this talks about living in the past. So is that what you're ready to move on from? Are you ready to forgive something from your past? Forgive someone from your past? Show me more about the Six of Cups in the reverse. Look at the Emperor at the bottom of the deck with a Nine of Cups. Choosing happiness. What's this Six of Cups in the reverse? It's like somebody's tired of not having fun in their life. Or that's what you're lacking. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Cups. That makes the Eight of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The Death. Six of Wands and the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a pair to the High Priestess. Now, some of you could be choosing to be single, right? But it's almost like the Nine of Pentacles talks about enjoying the fruits of your labor. I feel like a spirit is really saying to someone here, listen, it's really time for you to have the Ten of Cups energy. This is happy life, happy children, happy home. What's the Ten of Cups? The Star. Aquarius energy. Ooh, the Devil. That Devil, they landed on that King of Wands. I don't know if some of you have a toxic male in your family here. Or like I said, it's just time to leave toxic things behind. What's this Devil? Capricorn energy. It also doesn't just talk about addictions. It can talk about materialism, temptation. What is this Devil? Why is it here with the Star? The Seven of Cups flew right in the reverse. Now, some of you may have, this isn't going to be for everyone. Some of you may have like, it kind of feels like maybe a mistress, or I don't know if this is a third party that you have that is kind of like you ain't really told anybody about or anything like that. This person could be super obsessed with you. I don't know if you want to maybe tread lightly with how you deal with this person. But the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this talks about alignment. Yeah, definitely healing and picking up here. It's like somebody no longer being confused. You could have had some sort of energy that was being projected on you. Some of you, I don't know if you was in this energy where you just kind of felt like you lacked some sort of purpose. I feel like you're awakening to what your purpose is, or at least awakening in terms of what direction to go in to get closer to your purpose. I see some of you cutting off the options that you had. Certain people that maybe you were sleeping with. Realizing that maybe some relationships, I'm hearing trauma bond. But you may be realizing that certain relationships just wasn't built on a solid foundation. It didn't have depth to it, you know. What's this King of Swords? I feel like before I move to the King of Swords, just show me a little bit more about the Devil and this Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. High Priestess. You may have had people around you that was opportunists. Family, marriage. If you're someone who is wealthy, stable, secure. Didn't we see you? Yeah, you are out here as the King of Pentacles. You came out as the Emperor. People may have only been around you to get what they could out of you. But what's this King of Swords then? I'm hearing turn the lights down low. So I don't know if there's something about you ghosting people. Or just going into hermit mode. What's this King of Swords? What do we have for my masculines? What's that? Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles and a Nine of Cups. Somebody's holding back. It's like an energy of a catch-22. I don't want to lose something, but I'm scared to speak up. Maybe a missed opportunity. You've got Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Or maybe you feel like you want to give somebody an apology. What's this King of Swords? Coming out sideways. Almost landed on the, well, it did land on the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Wands. This talks about new projects. This talks about an energy of inspiration, an urge to do something, a passion for something. But still resisting. What is this that came out with it? The Five of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands? Temperance. We already have Temperance out here. And we have the Strength card. Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. Somebody in competition with you? Or almost went to say, I don't know if some of you are like arguing, or not necessarily arguing, or I don't know if someone's in competition with you over a feminine. But give me one more. What's this Five of Wands? Why is this here? Or it could be going back to what I said. Maybe some of you, you know, you don't want to argue with somebody. But show me this Five of Wands again. Yeah, Knight of Cups showing its face. What is the Five of Wands? Thank you. Look at that. People in competition with you over your destiny. People trying to block your destiny. Or block something coming in for you. Or delay it. There's a turning point and there's people here trying to stop you from having it, masculines. It could be a union. There could be arguments over a home. Give me one on that Wheel of Fortune. Why did it come out sideways? Landing on the Ace of Pentacles because somebody knows what's coming in for you. Definitely could have something to do with money. All right, show me more. Let's move on. My Virgo men. Spirit, what is the energy in love. Now, I just heard that some of you are looking for confirmation when it comes to love. Energy in love. Okay. Okay, can I get one more? Value submerge. You got fulfilled at the bottom of the deck. It says they only want you. It says makes you feel complete, happy, content, and safe. I don't know if that's the confirmation or clarity that you needed. Rooted, wants to settle down, focus on personal growth, stable, enduring. All right, let's focus on what came out on the table. Somebody focusing on something that comes out. Anyway, you have challenges, and I see the bridge. That could be what this 5 of Wands energy is. It says wants to fix things. It says navigating some issues. It says obstacles and solutions. Somebody trying to cross the bridge to get to the other side. It's reminded me of that. Is it a story or a flipping nursery rhyme? I don't know. With the billy goats gruffs that want to cross the bridge, but there's that troll underneath that keeps popping up every time they get onto the bridge, right? And they have to kind of like fool the troll so they can cross, distracting. You have promises. It says wishes to be with you. It says hard to believe it's real. It says contracts and engagements. I'm telling you, there's something here that's fated in destiny, okay? It's a promise from the universe. I'm also hearing, for those of you where this may be some sort of soul contract, a twin flame, right? I'm hearing you both made a promise to each other, even before coming here. You have value. It says loves you just as you are. It says worth the time and effort. It says devoted, respect, and dear. This is not only going to be someone that sees your value, but I feel like you see someone else's value, or you will. And this is why I feel like the competition is so heavy, to stop you from getting to that. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords with a 5 of Swords. But I feel like you're smarter than whoever is trying to stop you, delay you, or take this from you. You have submerged. It says in their own world. It says focused on themselves. It says distant and distracted. Now, I was just about to say, I feel like it's this, and then the advert came on, which probably gives me confirmation, again, with that number 7 just popping up on the screen. I feel like this is this high priestess. Again, like I said, the high priestess, she's out here twice. The Empress is out here once, but I believe we've seen it at least 3 times. Now, to me, the high priestess is, like I said, someone who can come across very mysterious, very spiritual. I almost want to say very secretive. So maybe doesn't really have a lot to say. Someone who trusts themselves. Now, I don't know if they're just distracted with whatever it is that they're building for themselves. Or this is how somebody's making you feel. Someone can have something to do with traveling. Maybe someone here, I'm hearing travel agent. I don't know, maybe some of you like are booking a vacation or something like that. Maybe you're coming back from a vacation. Spirit, can you show me what the challenges is before I move on to look at your finances? See, I'm hearing there is no challenges. It's an illusion. You've got the lighthouse, and that makes me think of being shown the way. Yeah, clarity. It says they mean what they say. It says expressing your needs. It says simple and transparent. And loving. Okay. What does their finances look like? What do we have this week for their finances, Spirit? Three cards. Two more. And one more. Yeah, look at that. Once you close some sort of door, there is wealth. Yeah, you got foresight here. Oh, look at this, masculines. Look at you releasing the alchemy in you, and it brings you success. Okay. So the first card that I saw was Bright Ideas. And it says you have infinite new inspiration. It says test new ideas and break out fast. It says take action on your ideas. Then I saw perfect fit. Something in work, career, it's like it's just gonna feel right. That's how I feel. It says finding the right path. It says the fit with the soul. It says the ideal job. It says you're meant to be here. And then you also have wisdom. It says insight into nature of physical objects gives you foresight. What is that person, what is that person called when you can like touch certain things and you can pick up energy off of it? Some of you may have that gift. There could be something here about when you're out in nature, maybe you get a lot of downloads. Maybe you need to go out in nature more. Maybe some of you are going to do something with animals or children. Show me more. Yeah, I'm hearing wise old owl. Give me two cards for bright ideas. Okay. Now they're both kind of flipping in the reverse here. All right. Give me two for perfect fit. Thank you. Well, that looks like three. This, I haven't read the cards, and from what I'm just seeing here, it looks like it's confirming something I said about relationships, but I don't know what it's got to do with your money, career, and finances. But let's see. What? Give me two for wisdom. Yeah, you're wising up to something. All right, I need one more. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. There could be something here about some sort of spell work here, masculines. I don't know if someone here has been trying to affect your money, your stability, your security. That wise old owl. Look how big his eyes are. So anyway, in the upright with bright ideas, the first one says protection. It says you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. It says lie low for a while and you will be shown the truth. You also have gifts. It says you're uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. It says you could get more money with the deal as well. But it came in the reverse. You know, be careful who you're telling your business to. Could be this energy here where not everybody is your friend. I really feel like this gifts card talks as well about someone's spiritual gifts. Maybe you wasn't protecting it before. Maybe you wasn't using it in the right way. Maybe you didn't even notice you had one. I don't know. But with perfect fit, you first card, you have relationships. It says business partners, office love, affairs. It says and communication with co-workers are heightened now. It says make choices with extreme care. But then you have outside forces. It says unknown figures are driving the situation. It says you may not be able to control. It says the outcome. It says this cycle will shift soon and you will be okay. Yeah, I just feel like there's, you may, I don't know who's going against you, or I was going to say or why, and then I heard you're great. Jealousy, envy. Again, somebody may be trying to stop you getting some sort of offer here. You have offerings. It says you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. It says think about it and research it. It says carefully before accepting it. And I was hearing at the beginning, change positions. Confirmation. So anyway, with wisdom, you have trapped. And you see that there is a spider on this card, weaving a web. And it says you feel stuck in your current position. It says, but you do have options. It says look for another job. It says while keeping the one you have for now. And then you have magic. It says you have the power now. It says use your magic to attract what you want into your life. It says the sky is the limit. Yeah, when some of you step into your power and really start doing things the right way and actually starting to become aligned and work with people that you're supposed to work with, I'm hearing, I don't know who these people are, but they're going to fuck around and find out. What does masculines need to be aware of? What does the masculines need to be aware of? And then I'm going to close out your reading, masculines. What do they need to be aware of? You have vacation. It says you will be traveling soon. You have challenges. Yeah, but I feel like someone's going to try and stop you from doing that. So anyway, it says challenges. It says make a decision. It says work on your inner healing. You also have a no. It says it's not the right time. What's no? Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase. It says attending someone's wedding. See love spell at the bottom of the deck. Show me more about, and then you have yes. Okay. I don't know if this is a be aware that you keep going backwards and forwards with something. I need one more for over there. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Coming out sideways, you have divorce. An earth sign at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if something has something to do with a fire sign. And moving. And you also have someone else. It says someone else is trying to get in the middle of this situation, is trying to sabotage it, and gold digger. Yeah, manifest and love spell, so be careful. Okay? I don't know if someone here is trying to convince you that something isn't for you and your gut feeling is saying it is, or someone's trying to convince you that something is for you and your gut feeling is saying, nah, it ain't. Confirmation. Let go. So masculines, I'm going to leave that there. That's the energy that I've picked up here today for you. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, masculines.